Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is just a very chill talk about problematic friendships and what happens when you let go of them. So stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is another tea with Aysun. I have a very witchy mug now. I'm very happy about it. I just bought it for like the witchy season and it really makes my day every single time. And today I just wanted to talk about what happens when you leave toxic friendships, the part that no one is talking about, which is sometimes you get bored. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like, all these people that bring drama into your life bring a lot of speed into your life as well, and a lot of action that you get addicted to, and then not having that anymore is some kind of withdrawal, and you feel like you don't have enough friends, and you feel like a failure sometimes, and you feel like, oh my god, maybe I'm the problem and these people weren't it all the time. And this is what I'm going through right now. It's not that I have a lot of time for a social life, because third year in uni is like an insane pace. But yeah, I honestly just want to talk about the fact that sometimes when you distance yourself from problematic people, which is great for your mental health, it is very problematic and it is very odd. It's kind of like, we all know that cigarettes are wrong, but when you withdraw from cigarettes, you have withdrawal symptoms and you feel shit and you feel like you want to smoke again. And I feel like I have taken the time during summer where I was like, I know what I want and I know what I don't want in my friendships and acquaintances and in my social life. But through that, I've lost a lot of like hectic, just like action in my life that I would normally have in Sterling. And now, like, I've always been the type of person that like reads a book and like watches a movie and stuff. But now I'm doing that more often, and I like sometimes really feel like a boring person. But it does give me peace as well. I feel like focusing on yourself and like focusing on the goals that you set yourself is so difficult at times, especially if it's like a mental kind of withdrawal, if that makes sense. It's not something very obvious, and social addiction is not something very in your face, you know. And like, I feel like the last 2 years have exhausted me so much with like friendship up and downs, and falling in and out and hanging out with different people. And it's like, I know I sound like a granny, but it's too much for me. And now that like I have friends that I know I can count on, and like I do go out and stuff, but like sometimes I don't know, like sometimes I have this very romantic looking back at what was back then, but then I remember how stressed I was and how I constantly felt like I needed to take care of people. And that is the thing, like with an helper syndrome, when you don't have toxic people that you can take care of, you feel like there's something wrong. Like, it's really weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you know, those people that get into toxic relationships all the time, and then like the good person is coming around and they're like, there's nothing wrong with you, I don't know, like I don't trust this. Like, it's not that I don't trust my good friends, but like sometimes I'm like, there's no one I need to take care of. That's really weird. And like everyone is taking their responsibility and we're all being adults. This is odd. And yeah, that's what happens when you get out of the comfort zone, out of what you knew. And the thing is that it did bother me and it did drag me down mentally. So I know that I'm on the good path. I know that this is right for me right now. but it doesn't make it less difficult. I have to admit, this is difficult. Like, instead of calling the people up that I knew, knowing what I would have done last year, and like taking a break and being like, no, you told yourself you don't want this anymore. Like, it's really hard. And I don't know, drinking culture in Scotland is hard in general, because like when you're not that type of person, you don't feel like you belong sometimes. And like sticking with the friends that you have is easier than like, I can make friends quite okay, but like the going out culture and like getting wasted culture is not mine, let's say that. Like, I don't see the need in it. But no judgment there, by the way, no judgment. It's just like, I don't get why I should vomit at some point during the night. Doesn't sound like that much fun, but might be wrong. If you have a different opinion, convince me. Convince me in the comments down below. So yeah, I don't know. This has been just my thought process, and I am very busy in third year. And after every video, my mom tells me that I look very tired in the video. So hi mom, thank you very much. Yeah. Yesterday I was up from 7 a.m. and I was still working at 9 p.m. So we're rolling. And yeah, let me know what do you think about the whole toxic friendship withdrawal syndrome. That's how I'll call it now, because I'm a professional. Yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know if you can relate, and see you in the next one.